So I was able to write engineering internship cover letters that were so good that they allowed me to get my very first engineering internship within only a 2-week time period at a position at nearly double minimum wage. All that despite the fact that I had zero experience in engineering design clubs, engineering competitions, or companies. None of those things were deciding factors, meaning that no matter where you're at, there's absolutely no way you can get similar results. So today I'm going to show you how to write high quality cover letters, specifically that introduction paragraph, which is most important. So before we actually start writing this cover letter, we're going to want to look at 2 pieces of information on the job posting. Okay, so it's going to be the job description and the qualifications. If you just start writing the cover letter without these, that is an inefficient method of appealing to the recruiters. Okay, so first, for your first sentence, you're going to look at the job description. And for the job description, you're going to see some details that actually interest you or seem really important for this role. Okay, so the first few sentences, they're most likely going to be the most important. So look at the first 2 and highlight some things that are emphasized in the following bullet points. So once you've done that, you're going to express your interest for these topics. Okay, so I said how I'm interested in machine design, and that's going to relate to tooling. So that's one way we could attract the attention of the recruiter when they start reading our cover letter. And then for process improvement, I mentioned that as well, which is mentioned in the job description for designing processes and supporting continuous improvement. Continuous improvement requires processes. So pretty much the first sentence is a bold statement of your interest in this position. Now I'm going to emphasize this again because the first sentence of your cover letter is the absolute most crucial thing of the entire document. Because if you have a boring first sentence, the recruiter can very much well just throw away your cover letter and not read it and not give you any chance of being hired. And this also goes for your resume. If you don't have a appealing resume with lots of experiences written down, that's not really hooking the recruiter in. And same goes for your design portfolio. If it's not visually appealing, they're not going to want to read that either. Now, these details are very powerful, therefore it's not really easy to understand and comprehend when applying it to your own applications. But you're in luck because if you click the top link in the description, it leads to the engineering employment program, which shows you step by step how to make the perfect application that hooks the reader in, which in this case is the recruiter. And on top of that, I include portfolio templates, resume templates, and cover letter templates to make them more visually appealing. Now for the second sentence, we're going to talk about ourselves actually. We're going to talk about our own qualifications from previous experiences that we've had before. Okay, so this could look like design club experience. This could look like, for a lot of us who have no experience at all, it's going to come from university courses and the group projects that we've done. Okay, so let's once again highlight the things that look most important for the qualifications. So of course, first and second, that's going to be most important. So highlight those, the lean manufacturing, computer skills, and 3D CAD. And then as you can see, there are other skills that could be displayed. So for that second sentence, we're going to show our background and the qualifications are met through these experiences that we've had. Okay, so I'm talking about carburization optimization, mechanical vibration analysis, and stress analysis, and applying fatigue. That'll be important under the troubleshooting and problem solving skills. Now, if you look here, I'm also experienced in SolidWorks, and that's also a very important part of the position, an important qualification, right? So if I could showcase that I have these skills from these projects that I've done in the past and group projects, I didn't really emphasize the group projects, but you can emphasize it if you want to showcase that you have good communication skills. But for right here, I showcased more of the important top 2 skills by showing that I understand manufacturing, that I understand building types of machinery, and I have the skills of SolidWorks, which was a preferred software. Now we're gonna go back to the job description, and we're gonna see how we could elaborate our qualification by showing that our background aligns with the job position. Okay, so what I did here is I showed that these experiences actually helped me develop the types of skills that were going to be used in that job through that job description, which we read. Okay, we read that job description, then we proved that we had the skills necessary for that by stating our qualification. So pretty much what we're doing is we're linking the background to this internship role. And then for the final sentence of this introduction paragraph, we're going to look to confidently state our ability to be an asset. And for this example, what I said is, I am confident that my technical background and provocative approach align well with this company's mission to optimize manufacturing processes and deliver high quality equipment. Okay, so this statement was very strong and very powerful, very confident. And if you made the first 3 sentences very powerful, then they're going to believe this last statement. So in summary, what you want to do is you want to first define the internship position, highlight all of the things that are most important when you're working in this job, right? So, and then you're going to state your interest in that first sentence. Then after that, you're going to display your experiences and showcase that you have the qualifications necessary for that job. Then for the third sentence, you're pretty much just going to mix sentence 1 and 2 by showing that there is a clear relation from your experiences to this position that you are applying to. Now for the fourth sentence, with utmost confidence, you're going to state your qualification. And if you made the first 3 sentences extremely powerful and believable, then they're going to believe this fourth statement as well. And if you nail this introduction paragraph, then that carries on to the rest of the paper because they're already in this confident mood that you are qualified. Now, if you need more help on writing the rest of the cover letter, click the top link in the description. I show you exactly how to make the perfect cover letter that'll attract the attention of these recruiters that you're sending your application out to.